And now, WWE presents the Royal Rumble.
Hello everyone and welcome back to WWE Universe. I'm your host Jitch and you're watching the 2011 Royal Rumble. We've finally come full circle to those that originally watched the first version of this series. This is basically where it all started for me, the Royal Rumble 2011, although I think I called it 2012 at the time because I was based it on the game, not on, you know, all that. But anyway, we're finally here. We've got the 40-man Royal Rumble main event. We've also got coming up your way tonight, a tournament has come to its finals to determine brand new World Tag Team Champions. That's going to be our opening match here tonight. We've also got the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Brock Lesnar faces off against a vicious, obsessed, and determined Randy Orton. We've also got for the WWE Championship, The Rock set to face off against The Miz. How will The Rock fare after he was taken down by DX last Friday on SmackDown? And also for the ECW Championship inside a steel cage, Vladimir Kozlov challenges his former partner Jack Swagger, and more.
Introducing the challengers, the man they call Vader, and big sexy Kevin Nash.
The team of the Twin Towers, Kevin Nash and Vader, two absolute Goliaths, have managed to make a mutual friendship in beating up the smaller guys than them, which is most of the roster. I guess we'll see if that continues here tonight. World Tag Team Championship on the line, them up against CM Punk and Edge to determine the next World Tag Team Champions.
You think you know?
Alright, here come their opponents. The opponent! Wherever they are. This is some wacky camera work. Oh, there they are.
Introducing the challengers,
Oh, they got glasses on. Whoops. They're not supposed to have those.
and CM
Well, Edge and CM Punk. This unique tag team. They don't even fit him. Oh, I tried telling it to turn them off, but I guess it didn't. Oh well, I didn't mean for those to be on. I just thought this entrance fit them really well, because obviously Punk doesn't really do anything specific, and that literally is an Edge entrance. I guess Punk's wearing glasses for the entirety of his team with Edge. Oh well. They didn't look that bad. It was just a little... I mean, I never really understood why Edge and Christian wore them, to be honest, so I was about to say it looks a little silly, but to be honest, I don't think they were wearing it to look serious. Just never really got why they wore them. I didn't watch that era though, to be honest. I haven't seen it yet, so there's probably a great deep lore behind the shades that they wore to the ring. Now we are finally here. We are at the 2011 Royal Rumble, my favorite events of the year. I love the Royal Rumble. I love the matches, and of course, I mean, you know, because I can't say you love the matches because they're different every year, but I love the Royal Rumble match, which is our main event. 40 men for the first time this year. I mean, I don't know what I'm saying for the first time. This is only the second ever Royal Rumble, but for the first time ever, 40 men instead of 30 like it was last year. We've got ECW on the map as a third brand now as well. It's going to be an all-important night for all included, but especially for Monday Night Raw, who have 3 of their championships on the line tonight, whereas ECW and SmackDown only have their World Championships on the line. And I don't know what Edge was thinking there. I guess he was just trying to help a little prematurely. On paper, this match definitely goes in the favor of Kevin Nash and Vader. I mean, these two absolute Goliaths should have no problem taking down the likes of Edge and CM Punk. But the thing is, Edge and CM Punk, they've kind of become like giant slayers lately. They founded their tag team through kind of a mutual disrespect of Kevin Nash and Vader, which is funny because Kevin Nash and Vader founded their tag team of a mutual issue with CM Punk, who had an issue with both of them following the Survivor Series 2010 match. It's quite a deep-rooted little match we got here, actually, now that I think about it. back at Survivor Series 2010, CM Punk teamed up with Kevin Nash and Vader in a winner-takes-all Survivor Series style matchup against the United Kingdom's Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, and I believe William Regal. And Nash, Vader, and Punk were unable to win due to some very screwy moves by the United Kingdom. And Nash ended up blaming Vader for the loss back at Survivor Series. Oh my god, Edge, go easy on yourself. Nash ended up blaming Vader for their loss and completely dismissing Punk even being a part of their team. Nash and Vader had a one-on-one match to kind of slug it out, but Foley pointed out that Nash should show some respect to CM Punk as well. After Nash defeated Vader, I think, well, maybe Vader beat Nash. I can't remember who beat who, but after one beat the other, I think it was actually Vader that beat Nash, that's right. And after Vader beat Nash, there was mutual respect between the two. Nash shook the hand of Vader, he raised the arm, said that he had a lot of respect for the guy coming out of that match, that he actually did show him that Vader was not the weak link. But then they both kind of mutually agreed that CM Punk was the weak link. Punk said that he could take them both down, and that he'd become the next Giant Slayer. And initially he faced off against, I believe, Kevin Nash in a one-on-one match, which Vader interfered in and helped Nash win. Punk almost beat Nash if it weren't for the interference from Vader. Well, the following week was the first qualifier for the World Heavyweight Championship situation, which saw Edge defeat Kevin Nash to get one step closer to the World Heavyweight Championship, and he did that with the help of CM Punk, who passed Edge a chair whilst the referee was out, and Edge used that to take out Kevin Nash and get a huge victory. Edge repaid the favor the very next week by taking out Vader, well, not taking out, but distracting Vader in a one-on-one match, having Punk's back, making sure Nash didn't interfere. And Punk proved that, yes, he could beat Vader. He did it. He beat him one-on-one, and he got one step closer to the World Heavyweight Championship. They both lost that four-way match on Monday to Randy Orton in the end, but what was more important from that was the respect they were growing for each other. Punk was then entered into the World Tag Team Championship tournament, as were the team of Nash and Vader. But Punk was given a bye straight into the semifinals due to the fact that he is a former World Tag Team Champion that never actually got a rematch for the World Tag Team Championship, due to the fact that his partner Kane turned on him and kind of left him hanging. He never actually had a partner to go for the Tag Team Championship with. So Punk decided maybe Edge is the right partner for me, but I do have someone else in mind as well. So Edge faced off against Randy Savage, and Edge ended up picking up the victory. And that brings us to now, where we're seeing CM Punk and Edge as a tag team. I quite enjoyed the idea of Randy Savage and CM Punk as a team, but to be fair, there's already a lot of history between Punk and Edge. Just in the last month or so alone. It kind of had to happen.
And now he's back out on the apron.
The one thing that Punk has not managed to do just yet to kind of prove himself is he has not yet managed to face off and beat Kevin Nash one-on-one.
Oh gosh, right down on the kidneys. Vader.
Dr. Pepper.
Whoa! And he fights his way out.
I don't know what's going on. All of a sudden, like, halfway through SmackDown, my nose just got a little blocked up and I'm, like, still feeling it. Oh. It's not very nice. Following this matchup, we got the ECW Championship on the line inside a steel cage. Can Vladimir Kozlov finally win the big one, the ECW World Championship? Well, Jack Swagger proved once again that he is superior to Vladimir Kozlov, and that Vladimir Kozlov should have just known his place all along. I guess we find out inside the steel cage. Don't underestimate Jack Swagger. That guy can pull off some impressive victories. Still from Raw, though, we got that 2 out of 3 falls match for the Women's Championship. Beth Phoenix and Kharma finally going to settle the score against one another. Can't wait to see who comes out with the Women's Championship after tonight. Odds are definitely in Kharma's favor, but let's not forget that Kharma suffered her 3rd loss a few weeks back to Tiny Shiny, whereas Beth Phoenix beat Tiny Shiny one-on-one this past Monday on Raw. One-upping Kharma in probably the most effective way possible. I'm sorry for all the background noise. Apparently it's fuck around in your cupboard o'clock. That's not a shade at Sari or anyone living with me. That's shade at someone in our hallway.
Good Lord, from the double team.
our communal hallway, which some people think is their second home.
He's seen enough. Here he comes.
Back and forth between Kevin Nash and Vader. CM Punk, I noticed, was favoring those ribs a moment ago. That's not a good start for this match. And don't forget, perhaps the winning team, perhaps the losing team, perhaps both teams could be in that 40-man Royal Rumble. We do not know any confirmed participants for the 40-man Royal Rumble. Is all up in the air. It is all a mystery. There has only been speculation. One would assume that Randy Orton's face-off against Brock Lesnar. But if Randy Orton loses to Brock Lesnar, one would assume Randy Orton will be in the Rumble after the victory he got on Raw in that Battle Royal, as well as you could expect Kane and John Cena, who won their ECW and SmackDown Battle Royals respectively as well, to compete in the 40-man Royal Rumble. As the winner of those Battle Royals, I feel like they deserve to be in it. They're kind of the top representatives from their brands right now. Edge off the top.
Oh, a devastating move. Oh, man, that must have been painful.
Even the snapmare as he's got Edge locked in the submission hold, and
You look at this. Can you
No.
believe it? This is an undying will to succeed. Now bringing in his partner. Nash sets him up. Here we go.
oh boy, this could be the beginning of the end for Edge and Punk. Jackknife powerbomb. Oh, okay.
Powerbomb from Kevin Nash.
Edge says no.
Torso. Oh, no. Hang on. Look at this.
I gotta say, Nash and Vader don't even look phased right now, whereas both Edge and Punk seem pretty damn hurt.
Watch out here.
I really do think we got the next big dangerous duo. By the way, I matched Nash's shirt to a T. I got the exact shade of Vader's through Superstar Threads. I don't know why they're a different red, just in case anyone's commented on that yet. I don't know why they're different shades. I have absolutely no idea. It's like I tried to match his elbow pad to his mask. That one seems like it worked. I did that one off the top of my head too. I didn't actually think about that until the time. I was like, yeah, let's give him a little more color.
Got the arm up.
But the shirt is supposed to match the top of Vader's singlet, and I'm really not sure why it's such a neon red in comparison, whereas Vader's is kind of like a more pale. I mean, yeah, why not? But that jackknife powerbomb, oh, I guess that's why not. I don't really know what happens to the World Tag Team Championship should this match go to a timeout draw. You know, there's just about 10.5 minutes left of this match, and I feel like Edge maybe needs to get the tag out. Maybe needs to get CM Punk in here now. Maybe needs to not try a submission hold. That's not the best idea. Excuse me. Dr. Pepper says hello.
The tag is made.
Big strike to the gut. Edge clearly dazed. I don't even know what he was doing there.
And now he's back out on the apron.
Big fist to the face of Vader. Back and forward, Edge and Vader.
Oh no, Vader's got him.
I think this one goes down to the two mastodons in the ring right now. There's just no stopping them.
His shoulders are down. One.
And Punk, I think he was slipping there, and yep, unfortunately that was enough. I mean, Vader was beat. Edge was beat for a long time. That man sustained some serious damage in this match. And it looks like we got ourselves these two as our brand new World Tag Team Champions. I got a feeling that these two are in for a long, long reign as World Tag Team Champions. I have absolutely no idea who stands a good chance at beating this almost metric ton of a tag team. This is going to be one real tough team to top. Kevin Nash and Vader are victorious to kick off the Royal Rumble 2011 as we move towards our next match of the night, the ECW World Championship on the line inside a steel cage. The DiBiase posse can't get in, they can't get out. But the same thing applies to the Powerhouse and even Mr. McMahon himself. I have received word that there has been a slight change in one of tonight's matches here at the Royal Rumble. The Rock is medically not cleared to compete tonight for the WWE Championship, but he has sent a special message in saying that he wants to apologize to Kofi Kingston for everything that happened to him over the last month or so, losing his best friend, losing the Light Heavyweight Championship, and as a form of his apology for not teaming with him, not having his back, The Rock has given Kofi Kingston his WWE Championship match against The Miz tonight.
Championship. And introducing the challenger from Moscow, Russia, weighing 302 pounds, Vladimir Kozlov.
So Vladimir Kozlov stepping into the steel cage now for the ECW Championship, and that is a huge change to our WWE Championship. Kofi Kingston could literally go from the Light Heavyweight Championship to the WWE Championship in the span of a week. All he has to do is defeat The Miz tonight. I mean, it's definitely easier said than done. But that's a hell of a makeup from The Rock, I gotta say.
From Perry, Oklahoma, weighing 263 pounds, he is the ECW champion, the All-American Jack Swagger.
Yes, The Rock has a lot of making up to do, he says, as he unfortunately fell victim to another trap, another trick by The Miz a few months back. He was bribed, told to take out Triple H, as Triple H was in top talks to be the #1 contender to the WWE Championship, and The Rock wanted a shot. He said, if you take out Triple H, I will repay you, I'll give you a shot myself. That never came to fruition, obviously, and Miz used that to try and frame The Rock as the man who took out Triple H. I mean, he literally was, but it was only under a bribe from The Miz. So there you go, that's everything resolved. Now we know.
And that's what it's all about. That's the prize they're going after right there.
ECW Championship on the line inside of a steel cage. Who of these two is going to be walking out the world champion of the ECW brand? Jack Swagger has been on a roll as of late.
Here we go, and remember, the cage is made of solid.
But Vladimir Kozlov is a beast, and Swagger is now locked inside of this steel cage with that beast. I'll be completely honest with you, the main reason I did that was because there was no create a story regarding The Rock players. There was no create a story that really, that really fit what I wanted to do there. Because I wanted The Rock to just be able to speak. But they're all a bit, like, braggy, like the motions they do and everything. It's a bit, like, dramatic. And he doesn't even have a, like a casual gear. And I don't really want him to be in interesting attire for that announcement. It's supposed to be, like a sent-in message. Like, he couldn't make it tonight. So I didn't really work, so I just kind of went with it being a big announcement. I like it that way more anyway, because then anyone who's not watching the whole video and skimming through doesn't get to hear the whole story. Haha, joke on you. Oh, for the love of fucking God, I'm about to go out there and shut that goddamn key up their ass. I'm so sorry for all that background noise. You know, cupboards are just a very exciting thing, you know. You have one outside your home, so naturally you have to just back and forward for at least an hour. Keep scraping things across the floor, yeah. Open the door, close the door, open the door, close the door. You know how it is.
I think that really hurt his arm. Man, oh man, these guys are like some caged animals in there.
Jack Swagger, grinding the boot into the face of Kozlov. Never mind pulling on the arm. And he thinks he's got it already. Jack Swagger is already going for the escape. Kozlov just went running up there and brought him down. I don't know what the hell Jack Swagger was thinking. It's that easy to survive that? WrestleMania 2 looms in the distance tonight as the road to WrestleMania, some say. Some of the champions you'll see retain here tonight or capture the championship will be the ones walking into WrestleMania with that championship. But of course there is one obstacle in their way, and that is the Elimination Chamber next month. The ECW Championship will be defended within the Elimination Chamber. It'll be interesting to see which one of these two will be walking in defending that Silver Championship. From Vader to Big Show to Jack Swagger, I would say the ECW Championship has definitely had a lot of prestige already in its first 3 reigns as World Champion. But the question is, will Vladimir Kozlov continue that here tonight? Will he be the 4th man to hold it since its inception as a World Championship? You know, I can't deny the history. Yoshitatsu, Nemesis, they are all former ECW champions, but they are not former ECW World Champions, and that is the important difference. Wade Barrett, he could have been, but he wasn't. Swagger on the top. Ooh!
Are you surprised at the confidence being shown by Swagger right now?
Oh, not really. Some fans say Swagger has a superiority complex, but he's certainly not short of confidence.
Big move coming.
Where the hell's all the cage moves?
Inside out.
You used to be able to do so much with the cage.
Uh-oh, trying to put him away.
That's it. He's done.
Swagger dropping him down, and is this going to be enough? Swagger got him. Gut wrench, powerbomb, the finishing move of the ECW champion. Is this really going to be it? I mean, all he's got to do is escape the cage. He's not going for the pinfall. I'm not really surprised. Swagger wouldn't go for the pinfall, let's be honest with ourselves. And oh my god, what an impact. Oh, Kozlov now trying to get that escape. Kozlov doesn't really strike me as the kind of guy who'd want to escape a steel cage, I gotta be honest. Oh, wow. You know, it's the way he elbowed Swagger off there. He tried to make sure that he could still do it. And we are watching in slow mo for this superplex. What an impact! Jack Swagger crawling towards the corner. He's trying to get out, but Vladimir's basically touching his foot. He's just got to grab her. If he could just stop Swagger from escaping the cage. Vladimir, come on, man, you can do it. Oh, Swagger got out. And Kozlov laying devastated on the floor. Short-lived ECW Championship cage match. Swagger obsessing on escaping as much as possible. Took the coward's way out in the steel cage. Could have gone for a pinfall, could have gone for a submission, but Swagger used the fact that all you have to do is run away from your opponent to show how you can win a cage match even as a coward. Kozlov definitely took some hard bumps in that match though, falling off that cage a few times. Gut wrench powerbomb and everything, but it's Jack Swagger, still the ECW champion, headed towards the Elimination Chamber. We'll see if he can overcome that obstacle. But now we move towards our next match of the night, and what might that be, you may be wondering. Well, it is the WWE Championship match. The Miz defending against his newly decided opponent, Kofi Kingston.
The following contest is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Ghana, West Africa, weighing 221 pounds, Kofi Kingston.
I don't think I've ever seen Kofi Kingston bounce around in such high spirits before in my life. This man has never been given a WWE Championship main event opportunity before. This is absolutely huge for him, no question. I don't know how well he's going to do against The Miz, but it was definitely nice of The Rock to do what he did. This is a very real moment for Kofi Kingston. The Miz pulling off exactly what I think he was hoping for all along. This was all just part of some crazy grand scheme. It goes to show how brilliant the mind of The Miz really can be at times. The man managed to set up something so well that he knew down the line it would eventually get The Rock out of contention for a WWE Championship match. And he managed to do it last second too. It couldn't have worked out better for him. And whether you love or hate The Miz, I think there is a very clear reason that this man won the 2010 Superstar of the Year award. He is absolutely just on another level. It is insane, the things that this man manages to pull off.
Here we go.
This is definitely a more even playing field for The Miz, that's for sure. I don't know, I mean, this man's managed to overcome Mark Henry, he's managed to overcome John Cena in the past, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels, you know. He's done some pretty great things. But, well, I gotta say, The Miz, you know, he probably could have taken on The Rock. He maybe even could have beaten The Rock. But I don't know about Kofi Kingston. I don't know if this is really going to be much of a challenge for The Miz. I got to be completely honest. Well, coming up after this, we've got 2 out of 3 falls match. Kharma up against Beth Phoenix for the Women's Championship. The final chapter in the story between those two. It all comes to an end tonight at the Royal Rumble for the Women's Championship. 2 women who helped unify the women's division, helped bring it all over to Monday Night Raw. The 2 that have just fought tirelessly for the Women's Championship for a good time now. All comes to a close, and I'm very curious to see who it is that comes out with that Women's Championship by the end of tonight. Of course, The Miz bringing his right-hand man, John Morrison, out to ringside with him. It'll be interesting to see if Triple H makes an appearance in this match after The Miz attacked Triple H, and I think we now know why. He knew that if he took out Triple H with the help of The Rock several months back, Triple H would be away from the tag titles as well as the WWE Championship. He is a 2-time champion. No, he's not a 2-time champion. He is the first ever WWE champion. And I think he was someone who The Miz would definitely struggle to beat if it weren't for the injuries. You know, eventually when the Triple H tried to come back from injury, he lost to The Miz right away. Miz strategizing with John Morrison. And I think that's exactly what he was trying to do again on SmackDown. Was he was trying to get The Rock to maybe tire out and beat down Triple H. And then, you know, before the match even started, The Miz trying to get a cheap shot in on Triple H, trying to make sure that he could maybe take him out, make sure he doesn't win the Rumble, make sure he doesn't get anywhere near his WWE Championship. It'll be very interesting to see if Triple H wins the 2011 Royal Rumble tonight, because I think it's safe to say which champion he's going to go up against, should he win. That is, of course, if The Miz makes it out of not only this match, but the Elimination Chamber next month. Okay. Very awkward exchange there. Kofi Kingston just lost his light heavyweight championship on the most recent episode of SmackDown to his former ally Evan Bourne, who got him with a surprise roll-up for the victory. But here tonight, Kofi Kingston is 100%, but so long as Miz isn't able to pull out some kind of surprise roll-up, Kofi Kingston might stand a good chance of winning the undisputed WWE Championship.
Shooting through his face. Tell me the truth, Michael Cole. What is it that makes you so fond of The Miz? It's simple.
Kofi got Miz caught in the corner. It looks like he's going to come down on him with 10 punches to the face. He's trying his best to space them out, keep him guessing, and it worked.
Great match here. But if you missed any of the matches from this week, go to WWE.com. to catch up on all the action.
What a nice gesture by The Rock. To say, whether you like or hate The Rock, I've definitely seen some hate for The Rock in the past. Whether you like or hate The Rock, this was a nice gesture from The Rock. I mean, admittedly, it came off of a back end of some pretty bad things, but both The Rock and Kofi have been in the wrong just a little bit as of late, if you ask me. Neither have been exactly perfect, but the way that they've just looked out for each other in recent months, I hope that perhaps we can one day see this rock and boom connection that Kofi spoke about. one point they were almost contenders for the tag team titles, but The Rock turned it down. He was just trying to look out for Kofi, and in the end that ended up backfiring. Rock said he just wanted to be WWE Champion. So in a way, I guess he was looking out for himself, actually. Drops him down and... oh, kneeling DDT. And Kofi up to his feet. Oh, here we go. Kofi Kingston. Coming in hot. Got him. And the Miz, buddy John Morrison, pays off big time. Kofi sets Miz up in the corner. Morrison's just been kicked from ringside. Whoa! And Kofi, trouble in paradise. That's pretty big. That could get the job done. Was he picking the Miz up again? Okay.
An awesome counter from the most must-see superstar in WWE history. The Miz is looking to score here.
And okay. How do you do this? I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. Can you not do it in this game? Oh no. X. Ah! Kofi, second one. Oh my goodness! And the Miz rolls out of the ring. That was very close to being it. The Miz just quickly escaping from the ring.
Watch out here. No, that's concrete, damn it.
And it looks like this was a setup. Miz obviously holding that head. He just took two big boots to the face from those two Trouble in Paradises. That, you know, two would definitely be enough to get the job done. I don't care who you are. Kofi here's a count of 5, but the thing is, if Kofi doesn't get Miz back in the ring, this is still a count out. It will be a win for Kofi, but it won't be a championship win for Kofi. And Kofi over the ropes and the Miz making sure that there was nobody home for that one.
That'll leave a mark. 2. King, how can you not be impressed with the Miz?
It's not that I'm not impressed with his actions in the ring.
Be careful where you throw Miz Kofi. You don't want to give him ideas with those steel chairs. This man has been known to get himself disqualified to retain the title.
Oh, right into that ring post.
Oh no, I think Kofi's been
Face
opened up.
bashed against the ring post. And now the Miz is of course now going to get back in the ring. Now that it benefits him. Now that he's done what he needed to do. Kofi busted open.
How smart is the Miz?
Pretty smart, I'd say.
A doctorate in our craft.
Yeah, well, there's no denying the Miz's intelligence, but I still can't stand the guy.
And,
that
oh,
might be it right
big lift and knee. Why can't I do this?
Here goes
Ah, there we go.
pad.
The Miz removing the turnbuckle pad. That's a very classic move of the Miz's. We've seen that come into effect many times before. He's got to be careful here. That might come back to bite him a little bit.
80 degrees again.
Kofi. Ooh.
Behind that Irish whip.
That's not how you want to land. Imagine Kofi Kingston
What impact.
coming out WWE Champion. I don't know whether The Rock would be proud or jealous.
Very aggressive assault to the back.
Miz, oh man, no, not like that.
Reversed by Kofi.
Miz turning Kofi. Okay, here we go. Skull crushing finale. It's gut check time. Can Kofi Kingston survive the skull crushing finale? Unfortunately not.
Miz holds on for
Good competition though. Miz dazed after getting that pinfall. I mean, the guy was worn out. Kofi Kingston really showed himself tonight. And I think this might be a star-making moment for Kofi. And he's got The Rock to thank for that. It was a great opportunity for Kofi Kingston to prove that he can go with the WWE Champion, the 2010 Superstar of the Year, but in the end, another mockery at The Rock there. where he threw that up. One day The Rock may get his rightful WWE Championship match, but tonight was clearly not the night for that. And The Miz is still your WWE Champion as we move towards our 2 out of 3 falls match for the Women's Championship. The Royal Rumble is just getting closer and closer, and I cannot wait. Just 2 more matches in between, and then we're finally there. But up next, the Women's Championship on the line, 2 out of 3 falls. It's the end of a chapter for the Women's Championship. Will it be Beth Phoenix or Kharma? Either way, the other is banned from the Women's Championship coming out of this one, until the other champion's reign is over.
The following contest is for the WWE Women's Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Carlsbad, California, Kharma.
Well, as I said before, 2 out of 3 falls is the name of the game for this one. We shall be seeing exactly how things go down. But these two face off one last time. This all started back at Bragging Rights, when it was SmackDown versus Raw. The Divas champion from SmackDown, Beth Phoenix, up against the Women's champion from Raw, Kharma. The match saw Kharma come out on top. She absolutely wrecked Beth Phoenix. There's really not a better way to put it. But it was the following night on Raw that things changed in women's history here in the WWE, as Beth Phoenix came out and called out Kharma. She said, "Please, Kharma, I need to prove this to myself. I need to prove this to everyone. I need one more shot at you for the Women's Championship this time, and I will put my Divas Championship on the line to find out who the better woman really is." Kharma came out, made it a deal, made it last woman standing. At Survivor Series, they had their match, and it was Phoenix that won. Kharma was clearly off her game that night.
From Buffalo, New York, she is the WWE Women's Champion, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix.
I don't want to seem like I'm making excuses for Kharma, but she was definitely... something was off for Kharma. She just wasn't quite performing to her usual level. Something was really wrong. But nonetheless, we are here now. We are ready for this one. Beth Phoenix and Kharma one more time for the Women's Championship. And I believe this is Phoenix's first championship defense since Survivor Series. She's gone quite a good while without having to defend that title. Oh, no, that's not true. I think she defended against Layla at one point, actually. No mistake. But they are both 1-to-1 with each other. Kharma returned, attacked Beth Phoenix, and said, "I want one more shot at the Women's Championship. Just as I gave you one more, you give me one more." And this one is to settle the score. This one's to see who truly is the best. At this point, we will know. I don't know who I'm on the corner of for this one, to be honest. I think if I've just got to go purely off of statistics, the fact that Kharma is like, what, 17-3 or something like that, like, it's got to be Kharma for me. 2 of those losses to Tiny Shiny, 1 to Beth Phoenix. But the thing that puts Phoenix in the favor is that Kharma has lost twice to Tiny Shiny, whereas Phoenix has defeated Tiny Shiny most recently. These two trying to play a one-upsmanship over the last few weeks on Raw. Started when Kharma took on Laycool in a 1-on-2 handicap and beat them both at the same time. Beth Phoenix then did a 1-on-3 gauntlet where she literally had to face one fresh opponent after another, getting through 3 women on Raw, and she beat them all. And then, following that, it was Beth Phoenix telling Kharma, "Why don't you try beating the one woman you can't beat?" Kharma lost to Tiny Shiny again. Phoenix went on to say that she could do it, she could beat Tiny Shiny, and, well, she did. Credit where due. These two just seem so evenly matched with each other. Definitely the 2 powerhouses, the 2 Goliaths of the women's division. The Kevin Nash and the Vader of the women's division. Of course, that being said, there is also a Brock Lesnar, a Randy Orton, and a Batista in the men's division. There's some pretty big lads on Monday nights. 40-man Royal Rumble, just 2 matches away. We got this 2 out of 3 falls match. We got the World Heavyweight Championship, and then we find out who is the first person to be WrestleMania bound and what championship they may be going for. I mean, that is something that I believe is saved until after Elimination Chamber. It's best to make your announcement following Elimination Chamber. Just can't wait to see who it is. I really do have no idea who could be walking out with a WrestleMania main event. It's such an exciting time. You never ever know who you're gonna see come out with the WrestleMania main event match.
Whoa! And she fights her way out. Kharma's just too dangerous. Even when you think you have her, she does something like that.
Just launches Phoenix by her hair. Submission hold applied here on Phoenix, who is fought her way out of it. Now remember, they got 30 minutes for this 2 out of 3 falls match. That is 10 minutes per fall. Some say that could be a lot more than necessary. We have seen in the past in 2 out of 3 falls matches, once the first fall happens, the other 2 possibly aren't too far to follow. It's like you hit a sense of urgency. What's the time right now? Keep an eye on that. Okay.
Intercepted.
Intercepted.
Oh, did you see the head whip back? Out here.
Big kicker. Big strike to the arm as well. Phoenix. Big German suplex. The question in my mind is, once these two are like finished with each other, once this rivalry is done, who steps up? Who's brave enough to say that they want to go at the 2 women that have kind of decimated most of the women's roster? I mean, what even are their win-loss records? Let's have a look. I can actually math this one out in my head, because there's two weeks worth of Raws I've got to do, and 1 is a win for Phoenix and a loss for Kharma. So I can actually tell you what their correct win-loss records are, if I'm not mistaken. Kharma is 13-3 with 1 tie, and Beth Phoenix is 16-8. This season, Phoenix is 11-5. I don't need to say Kharma's because she's only been around since this season. When she came onto the scene, I feel like Beth Phoenix was taken back a little bit because she realized she wasn't the only powerhouse in the women's division anymore. Just going to quickly wipe down my glasses, so I apologize if I go quiet, but I can't see without them very well. It's all very much just blurs. I can see again. We've just gone past the 5-minute mark and we haven't seen a single fall yet, or even a sign that either one is ready to take that fall. Good luck with that one. So ain't no way that's working. I would be very surprised to see either one of these 2 women submit. They are both so heavily bent on their pride. Whoa, Phoenix, oh my god.
Oh no!
I just launched Phoenix across the ring and big elbow drop.
this?
Okay. Kharma going for a single leg Boston Crab. She's really trying to force a submission out of Phoenix. I guess maybe the idea is to try and just work over some limbs. I don't know. I don't really know what the idea is. But Phoenix, ooh. Go down with that one.
Nice catch.
Big forearm. Oh wow, okay. Fez press out of nowhere. That was quite quick and intense. Two matching up and Kharma in control. Coming out of that one. Sidewalk slam. Past the 7-minute mark. Say it's quite important to get that first fall within the first 10 minutes. 20 minutes to get a second fall, and oh, 2, just a 2. Okay. 2s don't really exist much in WWE 12, so that was kind of cool. It's normally just either no pin or 3. Phoenix is hurt. Phoenix is showing some signs of wear in this match already. That is not a good sign for the defending champion, because Kharma is still going strong.
Watch it. Oh, Kharma's got her now.
That was a big STO. I think that might be enough to get the first fall. No, wow, okay.
Trying a different angle. Huge shot to the back of the temple.
Back and forward they go again.
Out here.
They're incredibly inaccurate voices. I mean, I think Phoenix maybe, but I don't think Kharma would squeal like that. Phoenix, oh, glam slam. Okay, that came out of nowhere. Got her. That's got to be enough. That's got to be it. That's got to be at least the first fall of the match. Beth Phoenix, has she done it? Yes. Beth Phoenix has got the first point in the match. And she's going straight in on the offense once again. She ain't even going to waste time. She doesn't want to get that extra 10 minutes in. She wants to get this done now. I mean, Beth Phoenix has now got 21 minutes to try and pin Kharma one more time.
And the boot connects with the abdomen. Great block counter combination displayed there. And that's a stiff kick.
See it in the corner as Kharma's turned things around. And I say before, and I'll say it again, it is Phoenix who is looking hurt coming out of this. It's Phoenix who is selling the injury. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Big sit-out powerbomb, yep. Straight into the pin. And Kharma gets her first fall. So the score is even. This is it now. 20 minutes for one of these two to get the victory. And I don't think it's going to take 20 minutes to find out who the better woman is, if I got to be honest with you. Oh, Phoenix goes straight in for the glam slam. Okay. Why not? If it worked once before, try it again. And Phoenix gets it. Kharma is out of contention for the Women's Championship, and Beth Phoenix has proven that she is the superior woman as Women's Champion. That's it. All said and done. I am very curious to see where Kharma goes from here, but more interesting on my mind right now is what Beth Phoenix has in store for her now, as Kharma, the #1 challenge for her Women's Championship, is out of the picture. Who is going to step up and challenge Phoenix for the Women's Championship next? I would love to find out.
This contest set for one fall. It's for the World Heavyweight Championship.
This is it. Randy Orton made a lot of enemies in a single night this Monday on Raw. He turned on his partner David Otunga. He turned on his partner Michael McGillicuddy. He took out Daniel Bryan backstage, making an enemy out of Bryan and Ziggler, one would have to imagine. And then he defeated CM Punk, Edge, and Drew McIntyre in a match he didn't even belong in. As I said before, Randy Orton made a lot of enemies in one night. Let's hope it all pays off for him tonight. Let's hope it was all worth it. Randy Orton feels that it is his time to be back in the World Heavyweight Championship picture. I mean, a year can do a lot of things to some people, and for Randy Orton, he's perhaps realised now that we've gone out of 2010 to 2011 that it has been almost an entire year since he was World Heavyweight Champion, since he was any form of champion, as a matter of fact. Sunk his time into the legacy, which he tried to carry and put together as a group, a serious threat. And whilst both of them held the United States Championship, Ted and Cody, Randy never won it from either of them. Got rid of them, picked up the new Nexus, David Otunga and McGillicuddy, and I think he just had a very short fuse with them. He was tired of trying to make people bigger than he felt they were. But here's a man you just don't want to cross. Well, Randy feels he does. As I said before, one of the only men I've ever seen make that championship look small. World Heavyweight Championship looks like a toy on Brock Lesnar. This is gonna be brutal, I would have to say. Standard match though, 20-minute time limits, disqualifications, countouts. Can't get too carried away. Again, I'm sorry if you hear the background noise. Apparently we can only talk in shouts in this building.
Introducing first, the challenger. From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, Randy Orton.
Oh yeah, Brock Cena, here we go.
And his opponent from Minneapolis,
John Lesnar.
Minnesota, weighing 295 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Brock Lesnar.
Wapadoo!
Boy, look at the goal. This should be an outstanding match.
So ridiculous. I just don't... I said it before, I'll say it again. I don't know what they were thinking. I mean, I know they eventually, like, did more, like, generic slash... even, like, very specific people ones. But at first it was just like, what were they thinking? Like, you just had to make Cena hold every world title. It doesn't suit anyone else. No one else throws their leg up like that. And swings around so much. And Brock Lesnar, as I said before, this might be a mistake on Orton's part to have even wanted this match to begin with. But, I mean, he crossed some people to get here. This is what he wanted to do. Randy Orton's going to have to really try hard if he wants to come out on top in this one. This is going to be just a slugfest, if I had to guess. These two are going to wreck each other in this match.
You are watching the freak of nature that is Brock Lesnar. The world title up for grabs. Nobody wanting to make an error in this one.
Brock Lesnar is the World Heavyweight Champion at long last, and I've got a feeling he is in for an incredibly long championship reign. Let's hope we see him a little bit more on Raw than we did this past month. But admittedly, there was a tournament to determine the new contender because the former champion, Sheamus, is out with an injury.
With over 2 decades of Royal Rumble pay-per-views, each year's event is better than the last.
And Randy Orton caught up here. Brock Lesnar, oh, belly to belly. He is just tossing Randy around like it's nothing.
Brock Lesnar is capable of beating anyone with his freakish physique.
Fisherman suplex into a pin. Brock Lesnar looking to wrap this one up immediately, but Randy Orton was able to kick out admittedly. Don't underestimate Randy Orton. This guy can pull out some impressive stuff when he needs to. That is the move right there that he beat CM Punk with. It's Monday on Raw. There's an Olympic Slam, we'll call it.
With the championship at stake, you know these superstars will give everything they have.
Brock just loves throwing them around, tormenting them. This is nothing to him. Not Randy Orton, Batista, not CM Punk, Drew McIntyre. I don't think it would have really mattered who it was that won any of those qualifiers that got to this point. I just don't know what it's going to take to beat Brock Lesnar. The Viper! Can't really get that V and P in there. The Viper!
Just a dominating display.
Yeah, I think we could see a lot of punishment inflicted here.
Following this match, we got the 2011 Royal Rumble match. So curious to see who comes out on top. Who's going to WrestleMania?
Remember, the World Championship is on the line. What's going to happen here?
Oh man, all the weight on the knee and ankle, just hanging like that.
Wrestled there by Brock Lesnar.
What
Oh,
should we
okay.
expect from Randy Orton here, King?
Laying into Randy Orton there.
Who's got what
Brock
it takes?
Lesnar. Oh, wow. The way those two just went running at each other.
World Championship.
As one collision you would not want to get in between.
Brock Lesnar.
Not that there are many collisions out there I imagine people would want to get in between.
And he targets the arm.
Oh, shit. It's half 9. Alright, I'll have to
It's a
wrap
big
this match up
deal here
soon.
in this arena. The WWE Universe hanging on every move.
Uh-oh, this is
Got a little bit of a time limit. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to do the Royal Rumble match today. I mean, it'll be fine for you. You'll see it in this episode. It's just it'll be a different day for me.
Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
Oh, Randy, quick to come in on the offense. He's laying into Brock. Randy, he's going to that place. You know that place. He's going there.
Oh, this isn't good.
Big knee to the head.
And he capitalized.
Uh-oh, Randy Orton looking to try and put away Brock Lesnar. Is this going to work? RKO connected.
In control with extreme aggression.
And he didn't go for the pin. Okay. Well, that was mistake number 1.
Total destruction.
Ugh.
He might not know where he is right now.
Classic Brock Lesnar sounds. I'm like Taz. It's like Taz reacting to something.
Randy Orton is just unbalanced. There's nothing as terrifying as
Ugh.
a Viper's eyes when he's in this kind of mental state.
That'll make your eyes water.
The world title. That's why these men are putting their careers on the line.
Brock
That's why they may never be
setting
the
Randy up in the corner. No, Randy able to reverse it.
same. He does it one more time.
This Brock Lesnar guy may physically be on a completely different level.
Randy clearly showing some signs of heart. I'm not surprised. Brock Lesnar is incredibly physical. Man spent months just seething,
Like Randy Orton.
healing up, waiting for his opportunity to get revenge on Sheamus for the injuries that he did to him.
Somehow he's got to take the pressure. Ah!
And he escapes the hole.
You know, I don't think he's too upset with Drew McIntyre, though, for taking away his US Championship shot. Brock Lesnar definitely got the last laugh in that one.
That can break your back.
Literally the World Heavyweight Champion on his return. No reason to hold that bad blood with Drew.
Randy gets taken down.
Drew took his shot. It was Sheamus that was the one that injured him. Sheamus that was holding what Brock wanted.
Taking control again.
And once again, Brock Lesnar.
I want to point out that Brock Lesnar has taken an RKO in this match already. This man that you're seeing right here performing at this speed, at this ability, has taken Randy Orton's finishing move and is perfectly fine.
Watch it. Whoa, what's this?
Off the top, superplex.
Superplex. Bodies are everywhere. What a move.
Yep.
Oh no. What's Lesnar gonna do
Randy
here?
maybe about to go back down. Oh yeah.
Brock Lesnar's going to win this.
He's looking at
It
it.
looks like the World Heavyweight Champion has said he's bored, he's done.
Whoa.
Lesnar throws him
There it is. F5.
An F5 from Brock Lesnar just took him out.
That's gotta be it. Randy Orton, I'm sorry, buddy. You went through a lot to get here, but in the end,
Brock Lesnar wins.
Brock Lesnar is World Heavyweight Champion for a very good reason.
Here's your winner and still the World Heavyweight Champion, Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, your World Heavyweight Champion. Brock The Rock Lesnar. Do you smell? Alright, well, when we move on from this, the Royal Rumble is on its way. Its next 40 men will enter. But who is going to WrestleMania? I can't wait to find out. And we will be finding out next.
And now, it is time for the Royal Rumble match. Now in this match, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 4 superstars have entered the ring. Now the only way to be eliminated is to be thrown over the top rope, with both feet landing on the floor. The last man in the ring will be declared the winner of the Royal Rumble and will advance to the main event of WrestleMania. Introducing first, from Cape Town, South Africa, weighing 223 pounds, Justin Gabriel. Introducing the individual who drew number 2, representing the powerhouse from Pasadena, California, weighing 367 pounds, Brodus Clay.
I've just realized I've been muted this whole time. I love when that happens. So, as I was saying before, Justin Gabriel, the 2010 breakout star of the year. I look forward to seeing exactly what it is that he can do in this match. But Brodus Clay is not going to be an easy first opponent for him. As I said whilst I was muted, I think this is the first time these two have ever shared a ring with each other. I will confess, I had to play as someone in the Royal Rumble. You're gonna be a little upset with me for that, but I had to, because if I didn't, you don't get the countdown or any of the HUD at all. And Justin Gabriel, wow! Then you guys didn't vote him the 2010 Breakout Star of the Year for nothing. I was saying before, this could be a career-defining performance for Justin Gabriel. And number 3, oh boy. Gabriel probably thinking to himself, oh, give me a break. From Brodus Clay to the leader of the crew, Mark Henry, that is a pretty tough break for Justin Gabriel, I gotta say. You may be wondering how that is to do a 40-man Royal Rumble in the Universe mode, considering the game only ever books 30s. My answer to that is simple, in case you must really know. This is being done in exhibition, and I'm going to have to redo the Royal Rumble in my own time off screen so that we can get the Royal Rumble winner actually official in the game. But I wanted a 40-man Rumble, and if you change it, it doesn't count. And there goes Justin Gabriel. Well, I said it could be a career-defining performance for him. That, unfortunately, was not it. You may want to start the countdown. There we go. One rule that Justin Roberts did not mention that we do in fact have is once the ring is filled with 6 men, we cannot have any new entrants until someone is eliminated, and look who it is! Triple H! back from injury. He is determined to make it to WrestleMania with a world title match. He's going to have to go toe-to-toe with Mark Henry to do so, and he's going to have to outlast 36 guys. That is not going to be an easy challenge for Triple H. Straight into the corner. Are we just going to see one elimination after another? Oh, okay. I was about to say, are we just going to like literally watch people come out and throw each other out? It's going to be one-on-ones where someone throws the other out like right away. Well, here comes participant number 5. I'm very interested to see who this one's going to be. Who's going to step? We had a lot of big names so far. Justin Gabriel, Brodus Clay, Mark Henry, Triple H. Why? Why? Why would this happen to me? Triple H is out! Oh, he's taking his time to get down to the ring, and that probably not a bad idea. Santino Marella, number 5. And immediately he is caught by Mark Henry. No time wasted there. Big suplex dropping down Santino Marella. Oh, and he got him again.
Mark Henry.
Into the corner. Santino caught up on the top. He's got him. Is this gonna be enough? Bye-bye, Santino. What a great run that was. And Shawn Michaels now comes out. Oh, that's going to be in the corner the whole time, isn't it? I'd rather have that and know that a countdown's coming up than not have that. I'll say that. So far he's eliminated Triple H and Santino Marella. Can Mark Henry continue this eliminating spree? Is this ring ever going to fill up? Justin Gabriel, Brodus Clay, Triple H, Santino. Now Shawn Michaels and Mark Henry in the ring. I should probably take note of this actually. This will probably help writing this on the wiki a little bit easier. Oh, it doesn't really matter actually. I have to do the times and stuff anyway. Doesn't really matter. That's gonna take me a while regardless. Who's gonna be entrant number 7 in the 2011 Royal Rumble? Oh, the Macho Man. Okay, we're getting all the big names out first. So it's going to be one of those kind of Royal Rumbles, is it? Getting all the ones I'd like to see win out first. Really throw me for a loop when it comes to who actually wins this one, huh? So my only fear is every year I do this, every year I leave the game in charge of who wins the Rumble, and it hasn't let me down yet. But I know it's going to one day, and I'm very scared for when. This could be the one. This could be the year. 3 participants we know will not be in the 2011 Royal Rumble are The Miz, the WWE Champion, the World Heavyweight Champion Brock Lesnar, and the ECW Champion Jack Swagger. But let it be noted that the people they defeated tonight can compete in the 2011 Royal Rumble. And here comes Rey Mysterio. As I was saying before, on top of that, the same goes for the World Tag Team Championship match. All 4 participants you saw in the opening match, Kevin Nash, Vader, CM Punk, Edge, can all compete in the 2011 Royal Rumble. Mark Henry trying his best to get Shawn Michaels out of the ring. 2 superstars from... well, no, sorry, 1 superstar from Raw, 3 from SmackDown in the ring. Make that 2 from SmackDown in the ring. And there goes Shawn Michaels. Looks like it just wasn't DX's night. And there goes Rey possibly as well. Okay, no, Mark wanted to save him. Mark likes Rey Mysterio. Actually, I do want to write down whenever they come in at. I have an idea.
A hard shot from Savage. Remember, it's over the top rope, both feet touching the floor. Boy, the time just flies, doesn't it?
And here comes the Raw General Manager himself, Mick Foley, in at number 9. I'll tell you what, you definitely don't have to wonder what the next number is. It's in the bottom right corner the whole time. Clearly not wasting any time. I mean, sorry, wasting plenty of time here. Not the opposite of what I said before. You don't really want to get in that ring too fast. We are almost a quarter of a way through the 2011 Royal Rumble. One more entrant to go, and we are a quarter of the way in. Oh wow! Right, crashing down on the mat. Let's not forget the history between Rey Mysterio and Mark Henry. Those two definitely have quite a bit after all. Here comes entrant number 10. Who's it going to be? Who's going to mark the quarter-way part of the Royal Rumble's entrances? It's Randy Orton. As I said before, people who already competed can compete again. And there's one of them now, and there goes Randy Savage. There's only room big enough for one Randy in this ring. Rey Mysterio and Mark Henry really going at it there. Tough break for Randy Savage. I mean, this really could have been a big career-defining moment for him. He's kind of been trying to find his place here on Raw lately. And he hasn't really managed to succeed all too well yet, if you ask me. And that's not me trying to down-talk Randy Savage. That's me saying that I think the man deserves better than what he's been given. But he's got to find that spot himself. Why is the count out faded? I mean, you can see it still. That's what matters, I guess. And there goes Rey. Big shoulder tackle takes Rey Mysterio out. Number 11, Gold Dust. The current reigning hardcore champion coming on down to the ring. I was writing down the numbers so I could say when people came in from. So I had a little more to say on commentary. But I haven't done it yet for Mark Henry, who has been in for quite a while as he hits the Raw General Manager, Mick Foley, with the World's Strongest Slam. There was no need for that. That didn't really add anything to the match. Mark Henry clearly just bent on destruction.
He might not know where he is right now.
Could we be saying goodbye to Mick Foley? ECW Superstar, Raw General Manager. No. Managed to put his way out of that one as we get down to 2-1. Who's going to be number 12? Drew McIntyre. Alright, that was one of my top picks to win this. But at number 12, it's going to be real hard for him to do that. He could, don't get me wrong. But it's going to be real tough for him to. And there goes Gold Dust. He didn't last all too long, admittedly. That's a shame.
Again, the winner of this Royal Rumble match will go on to headline WrestleMania in 2 months.
Who's going to be unlucky number 13?
I think I know who's going to be eliminated next.
Will Mark Henry finally be thrown out? That guy's been in for a while. I mean, Mick Foley's the earliest one I got written down at number 9. So Mark Henry's been in at least since before that.
Man, this is one of those matches you just like to sit back and enjoy watching. Uh-oh, he's in trouble.
Oh, we're going to say goodbye to Mick Foley, huh? I think Randy kind of helped him a little bit there. As his boss. I guess he wanted to. Number 13 is... Okay, it's Nemesis. As I said before, I do apologize. They were randomized. I'm sorry if he eliminates your favorite. If he wins, I'm even more sorry. I was just randomizing them. I was a little nervous because I don't know. I'm scared. I don't want him to win. He's not got the best track record. It would be a little awkward if he did. Randy Orton with a big chop. And he's got him in the corner. I know I said no to some people, but I was like, well, when it comes to ours, I feel like an asshole if I say no as well, because there are people that support them. So I'll put them in. The people I said no to, for example, I said before, it's just people like Demolition and the Road Warriors and stuff. You know, just tag team specialists, pretty much. Some of the legends that I don't use. Kofi Kingston, the man who earlier in the night had an opportunity at the WWE Championship, and that really could have been a career defining moment for him. And you know, I think in a way it was. In a way it absolutely was. And we have now got a full ring. As I said before, the rules of this match are that once we have 6 people in the ring, no entrances can take place until someone is eliminated now. So we have to wait and see who is next to go. These are your 6 right now. Just out of curiosity, who we got here? We got Mark Henry, Kofi Kingston, and Nemesis from SmackDown. You got Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre from Raw, and Mick Foley from ECW, whilst also general manager to Raw.
He really feels that the kids of today are too complacent, too busy with their video games and social networking. And that one day,
Could we see Kofi Kingston be eliminated? Both him and Randy challenging for World Championships earlier in the night, unsuccessful, where both of them. Vladimir Kozlov will be next in the Royal Rumble. Big step-up kick to Mark Henry there. That was actually kind of cool. I mean, I did custom make Nemesis' moveset as I did before. It's like, at least he'll wrestle cool when he does do stuff. Because I like his moveset. I made it. Is Kofi Kingston going to be able to eliminate Mark Henry? That would be massive. No, unfortunately not. Longest in this Royal Rumble right now, Mark Henry. I don't know what number he came in. Admittedly, only man in this Royal Rumble so far to get an elimination, other than Mark Henry, that I actually have a record for, is Randy Orton. And that was very nice, Drew. He's trying to get someone out. He's trying to get this Royal Rumble moving again. Is Drew McIntyre going to be eliminated? Mark Henry has really been on a roll in this Royal Rumble. Maybe Nemesis going to go? With Nemesis and McIntyre hanging in there. Nemesis also hanging in. Kofi Kingston, though, he's determined. He wants to get him out. And he does. There you go. Goodbye, Nemesis. Unlucky number 13, Nemesis. Naturally. Could Drew McIntyre be the one to finally get Mark Henry out? He has been in for a while. Nope, he is still hanging in there. Kofi and Randy working together. They want to get Foley out. I did a simulation earlier, just out of curiosity, and it was Mick Foley that won, by the way. Earlier is in like a different day. Mick Foley definitely did not win this time, though. And Randy and Kofi did a great job working together to get him out. We're now down to 4 in the ring. We've got room for 2 more. That countdown can start whenever it likes. We're on to number 15 in the 40-man Royal Rumble. I can't wait to see who's next. I love me the Royal Rumble. Drew McIntyre up on top. Is Randy going to get a big elimination there? Him and Drew, quite a bit of history with each other. Kofi's got a lot of guts going toe-to-toe with Mark Henry like that. And, oh, no, still not getting Drew out. So you're going to try from the bottom rope. Here comes Stone Cold. We haven't seen him in a while. And there goes Drew McIntyre and Mark Henry at long last. Okay. This is electric. Stone Cold, for the first time since TLC, is back in action. He went completely silent, disappeared off the face of the earth following that loss to The Undertaker at TLC in that chairs match. But here tonight, Austin is back and he wants in at WrestleMania. At number 15, that's going to be real tough to do still. Up on the ropes, but manages to get up very quickly. At the moment your body touches the ropes, you need to basically get off of them in the Royal Rumble. And here comes number 16, which is Ted DiBiase, the man of much controversy over on ECW right now. Could win the Royal Rumble and really screw with McMahon some more for the ECW Championship, or as a top star in ECW, he could say goodbye to the brand. I wouldn't advise going to Raw right now, though. Elimination Chamber might be the best bet at getting that world title off of Brock Lesnar, thinking on it, but right now I wouldn't advise going to Raw, whoever wins the Royal Rumble. Randy Orton and Stone Cold going toe-to-toe. Ted DiBiase, Kofi Kingston. We've got superstars from all three brands in this ring right now. Stone Cold trying to get Randy Orton over, but he is hanging on, and Austin, he's thinking about it. Does he want to try for a bomb? No. Here comes number 17.
Great reaction.
Ooh.
It's almost time for the next competitor. On the ropes, fighting for survival.
That's Tyson Kidd, the man who wants to prove to Christian he made a big mistake. Could he do that? Could Tyson Kidd make it big in the Royal Rumble? Well, number 17 is not the most favorable still, but you know, Randy Orton's been in since number 10, and he's got 3 eliminations under his name. That guy's been a real star in the last, like, week. I don't know what got into him on Monday, but it's really been for the better. Tyson Kidd going to try and prove himself up against Ted DiBiase. The ring almost a little bit too full now. We got room for one more. And Ted, of course, Ted and Randy, how can I forget? The legacy, quite a bit of history there. Ah, yeah, you forget about some of the history involved in the ring as the time goes on. Randy just barely hanging in there. As I say, coming into number 10. 3 eliminations, definitely a performance to be proud of so far. Could he continue to go the distance? As here comes CM Punk. May not have won the World Tag Team Championship earlier in the night, but he could win the 2011 Royal Rumble. I don't know how favorable of a number 18 is, but that's his entrance. He's got to stick with it. Kofi Kingston over the ropes. Randy Orton trying his best to get him out. No. Number 14, Kofi Kingston. Stone Cold Steve Austin got Randy up against the ropes. Is he going to be able to get that big elimination over Randy Orton? Yep, number 10 is out. That makes Kofi Kingston now the longest man in the Royal Rumble. I mean, I gotta say, 3 eliminations lasting since number 10. That's nothing to be ashamed of for Randy Orton. That was a great performance, especially considering he went through Brock Lesnar earlier in the night. I think Randy really showed himself to the world there. That was impressive. Stunner on Kidd. I don't really know what that's going to achieve, but I guess a little bit of levitation there too. Austin just having a good time. We're almost up to number 20. Halfway through the Royal Rumble. Just 2 more entrants to go. It would really help if we cleared the ring a little bit right now. We've got 5 superstars in there. 6 max capacity. Could Kofi Kingston be next out? Number 14. It's currently the longest in the Rumble, and Stone Cold has now taken that title as the longest in the Rumble with 2 eliminations, the only man in the ring right now to have gotten an elimination.
Could we be on the verge of an elimination?
But Punk changed that. Could he also get an elimination? And he does. Goodbye, Ted DiBiase. As here comes the Intercontinental Champion, John Morrison. Could be a big night for him. Who would he go for? Would him and Miz hold both the world titles together? ECW or World Heavyweight? I think he'd want Jack Swagger before he'd want Brock Lesnar right now.
Hey, come on now, wait a minute.
In the ring right now, we've got CM Punk and Stone Cold on the offense. These are the 2 who currently have eliminations in the Royal Rumble. Austin with 2, CM Punk with 1. Austin's been in since number 15. If he can make it past number 20, that'll be 5 entrants he's survived, and make that 3 eliminations for Stone Cold Steve Austin. Goodbye, Tyson Kidd. His life's goal in this match was to throw CM Punk out, and not CM Punk, Christian out. Unfortunately, he didn't even make it to seeing Christian, if Christian is even in this Rumble. That's the thing, is Christian was going on about how he's destined to win. Well, it's lottery here. You never know if you're even going to be in the Royal Rumble, let alone win it. Number 20, halfway point, John Cena. Won SmackDown's Battle Royal this Monday. We saw how that went for Randy Orton. It was an impressive performance, but he didn't win. Stone Cold Steve Austin getting worked over by CM Punk and John Morrison. What's Cena going to do? Are you going to help him? I'd recommend helping him. No, he's going to help Stone Cold for some reason. They're going straight for CM Punk.
Is he out? No, he made it back.
21 entrances. We have passed the halfway point in the 2011 Royal Rumble. What a great match this is. I love the Royal Rumble. As Vladimir Rushmore once said, I love WWE. Who's going to be number 21? Who we got? Vladimir Rushmore, I think it was, I don't remember. The European Champion, Wade Barrett. We got the Intercontinental and European Champions in the ring at the same time. Imagine that. Former World Tag Team Champion Wade Barrett, former ECW US Champion. The man's done quite a fair bit, but he never won the big one, and he could win this year's Royal Rumble to do so. Number 21, you're now past the halfway point. These are where they get a little bit more on your side of winning the Royal Rumble. Of course, Stone Cold Steve Austin, number 15 with 3 eliminations. He's been in for a good while. CM Punk's the second longest in there right now. Number 18. Still room for one more in that ring. And of course the two champions going against each other. A little bit of pride involved when you're up against another man who's holding like the championship that's of equal value to yours. Sorry, I breathed really funny there. Kind of hurt. And here comes number 22. It's R-Truth. One of the top ranked guys over on Friday nights. Stone Cold Steve Austin, maybe going to get CM Punk out? Nope. Maybe going to get him out from the bottom? Nope. Wade Barrett getting worked on by both the Johns. Not a chance. Double John action wasn't enough to get him out. Morrison working over Cena now. Morrison and Truth got a little bit of history with each other. They started off as a tag team a long while back. Over a year ago now. It didn't particularly last long as a tag team. Morrison really showed his true colors towards R-Truth. Is CM Punk going to get number 15 out? Yeah, I think he might. Stone Cold is eliminated. Number 15 in the Royal Rumble. Good run, but unfortunately that one is over. Cena going to try and get John Morrison out over the top rope. No chance. That's what you got. CM Punk got Cena up on his shoulders. I don't really see the point in this. I said it before and I'll say it again. You can hit your finisher move if you want, but it ain't going to really help much in this. Truth and Punk would be wise to double team Cena. Nope. The winner of the SmackDown Battle Royal, John Cena, you would want to work together against, but apparently not if you're R-Truth. Cena going to try and throw the Intercontinental Champion out, but the European Champion Wade Barrett right behind him. Okay. People just hitting each other for no reason now. Is Truth going to get Morrison out? This could be revenge for all that time ago when he turned on him. And there it is. John Morrison, number 19, eliminated from the Royal Rumble by R-Truth, the most recent entrant. And number 23, Christian. It's Christian. He's going to have a long way to go if he wants to pull off another Royal Rumble victory. But I think he lasted a good while in the last one, if I'm not mistaken. And there goes the European Champion. Truth eliminating 2 champions. That's impressive.
He's the most controversial superstar in WWE history.
John Cena, CM Punk, Christian, and R-Truth as we hit number 24 in the Royal Rumble entrances. Big poke to the eye, and Truth got Cena in the corner there. And, oh, he's getting him on the top. Is Truth going to be able to eliminate the man who defeated him on SmackDown in their Battle Royal? Yeah, Truth's on a roll. And CM Punk eliminated by Christian for the 2nd year in a row, believe it or not. That was exactly who eliminated Punk last year. It's just that was when Christian won the Rumble last year. Truth in at number 22 with 3 eliminations. Christian number 23 with 1. We are now down to very recent entrances as here comes former 2-time Cruiserweight Champion and former Tag Team Champion Zack Ryder. And apparently the music has broken. We're not getting any more songs of people. Sorry everybody, that's really lame. When the theme hits, that's the cool part. Now it's just like we're watching the first ever Royal Rumble from like 87 or 88, whichever year it was. 88, pretty sure. Just like, ah yeah, they run out to the ring. And that's it. Oh, well normally we'd be right near the end of a Royal Rumble. We'd be close to our final 5, or final 6 even. Because that's how full the ring can get. At number 25. 2 more eliminations and we've been down to the final 6. As here comes Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. We'll be very curious to see what champion he would go for when he went. Oh, I think the songs are still playing. They're just really quiet. They like turned them down a little bit. Which is weird because Riders is always like deafeningly loud normally. But right now we've got 3 SmackDown superstars and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, as I said before, R-Truth in with 3 eliminations. But Christian, the only man in the Royal Rumble in wrestling history right now, WWE history, not wrestling history, in my WWE history, to have ever won a Royal Rumble, and he just threw out R-Truth. Number 22 with 3 eliminations, eliminated by Christian, who is now the longest running in this match at number 23. Here comes number 26. Booker T. More SmackDown superstars making their way to the ring. Alright. Okay, Ryder interfering. Don't really know why, but he did. Ricky Steamboat was almost out. Zack Ryder wants to throw out last year's winner. I mean, that's an accolade for anyone that does it. The only Royal Rumble winner in history right now is Christian, and to be the one to do it, that would be an achievement. Still quite a lot of superstars we haven't seen yet, and of course 13 entrances to go. You never know who's next. Number 27. And there goes Zack Ryder. Christian with his 3rd elimination. Who's going to be number 27? They say this is a blessed number. It's the Big Show. Former ECW champion. Is Booker T going to be eliminated? Is Christian going to get number 4? We haven't seen anyone hit 4 eliminations. Is this going to be it? Yep, last year's Royal Rumble winner Christian, setting this record so far for this Royal Rumble. As far as I know, I didn't count the first 9 entrances, admittedly. But Christian with 4 eliminations. Becoming a bit of a Royal Rumble specialist, isn't he? I mean, he is the only winner though, thus far. 12 people to eliminate. That's, I mean, 14 including these 2. Might be doable, as long as he plays his cards right. Oh, I mean, if Ricky Steamboat's out, this is going to be big trouble for Christian. Christian is one-on-one with the Big Show in that ring right now. Rumor has it, 27 can be a pretty lucky number in the wrestling world. Christian, kill switches, here comes Kane. More ECW entrances in this Royal Rumble. I was worried they wouldn't have much of a place in this, to be honest, so far I'm kind of impressed. Big Show over the ropes. Christian really trying to pull off a miracle there. No joy yet. Big boot across the face of Christian. And right now, Christian is in a really, really tough predicament. Kane and the Big Show and little old Christian. That might be what it takes to get this Royal Rumble specialist down, though. But Christian, oh, he fights back. He's got some heart in him. Twists his neck a little weird, but, you know, you do what you do. Big Show up against the ropes. Christian would be wise to help Kane, but of course, why would you do that? Kane trying so hard to get Big Show out. Christian going to work with him. Getting the big man out. Is this going to be enough? Big Show with a single elimination so far. Number 27. Is he going to... Are they going to do it? Oh my goodness, the Big Show is out. And here comes one half of the new World Tag Team Champions, Kevin Nash. Christian with 5 eliminations. Kane with 1. Kevin Nash went out at number 29. And number 23, Christian, is still in this with 5 eliminations. Kane is persistent. He's making sure. Bye-bye, Christian. Sorry, Christian, you ain't winning this year's Rumble, but 5 eliminations is nothing to be ashamed of. And number 23 to 30 ain't too bad either. And as I said before, normally this would be our final entrant in the Royal Rumble. Normally we would be all finished. This would be the final 3. Kevin Nash, Kane, and whoever's out next. And you know what? As long as the next entrant was pretty good, I'd be pretty happy with these as the final 3. Kevin Nash gonna try and get Kane out. No joy. Yeah, as long as number 30 was pretty cool, not something really silly, I would be pretty alright with this being the final 3. Oh my god, he's back! What? Sheamus! A former World Heavyweight Champion. Too many lions. Is he going to do it? Is he going to win? There's only 10 entrances to outlast now. Could be a hell of a retribution story for him. Sheamus loses the World Championship to Brock Lesnar and he tries to get that title back at WrestleMania. Does he even need to earn a rematch against Lesnar though? I guess he needs to earn a WrestleMania main event at the moment. Could use it as an opportunity to leave Raw too. I mean, all of his allies are gone. No longer aligned with a single one of them. Yeah, this would be a pretty great final 3. But we do have 10 more entrances to come. And who is number 31? It's time! Kevin Nash's own new World Tag Team Championship partner, Vader, is number 31. This has apparently just become the Royal Rumble of the Giants. We got some very big folk coming to the ring. Okay. All taking a breather as Vader comes to the ring. And remember, this is any man for himself. Kevin Nash and Vader, they can work together, but they can fight just as easily. And they're gonna fight. Of course they are. I would love if they programmed AI where tag teams actually work together in these. That would be a really good function. I mean, they might do it nowadays, I don't know. But that would be a really cool function if you just saw them, like, team up. Because that's what they do in the real Royal Rumble. The tag teams always work together, and then they end up getting eliminated together. Number 32. 8 entrances left. I am so curious who those final 8 are. Well, here comes Edge. He's got a point to prove against Vader and Kevin Nash, and that continues with him being the next entrant in the Royal Rumble. No fancy entrance for him? That seems a little weird. There goes Vader off. Sheamus trying to stay in this. Vader and Sheamus got a little bit of history. A lot of Raw superstars in the ring right now. And over the ropes goes Kevin Nash, but he hangs in. Number 33. Just 7 more people left. What a great playing field we got in the ring right now, though. I really like the way this Royal Rumble is going, as Vader immediately thrown out by Edge. As I said, he's got a point to prove, and he proved it. Now, if he can just get Nash out as well, that would be incredible. Kevin Nash got a lot of unfinished business with Sheamus, though, admittedly. As here comes number 33. I didn't even see that countdown. And Eddie Guerrero. Alright, that's a nice pick for number 33. I'm liking the way this Royal Rumble is shaping up quite a lot. I'm a little nervous because I have no idea who the last 6 are. I can't even begin to predict who they are, or like all the people that I had in mind as like my hand-picked, chosen people I'd love to see win this, I think are all gone. So I'm a little nervous. I'm hoping to be wowed by the winner and not upset. I'll put it that way. Kane has been in since number 28. Still in this ring. 2 eliminations to his name right now, but he's hanging in there. number 34. Next in the Royal Rumble match. Here they come. And that will make a full ring. Who's gonna be the one to fill up that ring? It's Dolph Ziggler. Okay, alright. I like Dolph Ziggler. I think he could make a pretty great WrestleMania main event one day. Is Kane gonna get his third elimination? The World Tag Team Champion Kevin Nash is out. Number 28, Kane, with his third elimination. Made it through 7 entrances so far. Put an entrance, not entrances. And Kane with a big chokeslam to Edge. So we've got a lot of Raw in the ring right now. We've got Dolph Ziggler, Edge, and Sheamus. I keep thinking Kane's on Raw. I keep forgetting that he's on ECW. Eddie Guerrero on SmackDown. Is Edge going to be eliminated by Dolph? There'll be some pretty good revenge after the Team DZ were eliminated from the tag team tournament, but no. And Eddie almost got Sheamus out. And there goes Edge. Dolph Ziggler was able to get him out.
His brains have been absolutely scrambled. Countered by Sheamus.
Countered by Sheamus. Sheamus asking for a timeout in the Royal Rumble. No such thing. Came back from injury, possibly prematurely, just to try and secure that WrestleMania main event. He may not be fully cleared to compete. We've seen this in the past. People will do whatever it takes for some opportunities. Number 35. The final 5. Who's it going to be? Okay, Dolph Ziggler's Daniel Bryan, his tag team partner. That's right. That's what I meant to say. Is Ziggler going to get Sheamus out? That'd be huge. Oh, wow. Dolph. On a roll. Eddie Guerrero up against the ropes. Kane, the big man in the ring right now. In amongst some slightly smaller wrestlers. No shame in that. I mean, you know, it's an advantage to Kane is all I was basically trying to say there. Is this going to be elimination for Eddie Guerrero? Team DZ in the ring together. And Kane almost got Daniel Bryan out immediately. Been in since number 28. Kane is the longest in the ring. After that, it's 33 Eddie Guerrero, 34 Dolph Ziggler, and 35 Daniel Bryan. And here comes number 36. Zigzag on Eddie Guerrero. I don't really know the point in that, but he did it. And number 36 is Cody Rhodes. We'll pretend he's not wearing the mask, because I don't really have a lot of control over that. He uses their default attires. He just wanted that extra protection on his face, that's all it was. He knew his secret weapon up against Kane, and it was a mask. he knows Kane's weakness, masks. It's good to see Team DZ haven't been fighting with each other. Ziggler and Bryan. We've got one more, room for one more, number 37. And Guerrero on the ropes. Cody Rhodes on the ropes. Could we see double eliminations? Eddie, oh, he's still in. Cody fights back, number 37. Jetstar, what a favorable number for a guy who hasn't yet proved himself. This could be a career-defining moment. Daniel Bryan eliminating Eddie Guerrero whilst I wasn't looking. Whoops. At least I saw that Bryan was the one that did it. Be a really important moment in the career of Jetstar. Number 37 is a huge honor. Dolph Ziggler on the bottom rope. Cody Rhodes gets him out. Dolph Ziggler is out. Number 34 eliminated. Oh, Jetstar eliminating Kane would make Dan very sad. It would make the person behind Jetstar very upset. And nope, Kane is still in there.
Oh, that was close. He's coming back through the ropes.
4 participants in the ring. Room for 2 more. There's 3 more entrances. I've been doing the numbers all wrong. I keep forgetting. 38 doesn't mean there's 2. It means there's 3 because there's 38, 39, and 40. We're down to the final 7 entrances in the Royal Rumble. Entrance. Keep using the wrong term. Number 38 is Evan Bourne. Okay. That's a little unusual. We have got a very interesting lineup here. I really don't know who I want to see win out of these as the final pick. This is a strange one. Oh no, Kane. No. Okay. Kane is, I think, yeah, Kane is still in. Whew. Right now, he's my pick. Sorry, Dan. I just don't think that the Disciples of Darkness have done enough to deserve it. Because they haven't really done anything. We still have entrant number 39 and 40. We need one elimination, then we can have the final 6.
And they underestimate this kid's ability.
Cody with the cradle and DDT, who's number 39. The Undertaker! Oh wow, another man we have not seen since TLC. He kind of picks his spots carefully on when he wants to come out. And he's Undertaker I knew was going to be in this, I'll be honest. But I don't know who 40 is, and I'm really worried. Oh god. Here we go. Undertaker and Kane, definitely my hands-on favourites to win the Royal Rumble right now. Although I think Daniel Bryan would actually be pretty good, as would Cody. No offense to Bourne and Jetstar. I have my reasons for those, though, to be fair. With Jetstar, it's the fact that I just feel like the Disciples need to prove themselves more. With Bourne, it's I'm not able to disclose that information. He's got Bryan on the ropes. Kane hanging in there. Jetstar really wants to get out his puppy. Kane and Undertaker in the same ring. Imagine that. Daniel Bryan, is he going to be eliminated by Cody Rhodes? There he goes. Daniel Bryan has been eliminated. Kane is the longest we've seen someone in the Rumble so far. He came in at number 28. He's made it all the way to the last 6 participants. And there goes Jetstar. Undertaker and Cody Rhodes working together to get him out. A very unusual combination, if I say so myself. And there goes Kane at the hands of Evan Bourne. Wow, that's an unusual thing to say. So it's Cody Rhodes, Undertaker, Evan Bourne, and number 40. I am so worried about number 40. I thought maybe Undertaker would come out of 40. It would be like really cool, but I don't know who it is. Well, on paper Undertaker's the favorite, but we don't know what kind of injuries he could be working with. The man's kind of been a little injury prone this last year. Don't do it. What? What? Oh no. Evan Bourne eliminating The Undertaker with a big boot. And number 40 is Batista. Now this I can get behind. The Animal. The man who said he wanted a match against Brock Lesnar for the World Heavyweight Championship. The man who has been screwed out of championship match after championship match. What better man to be number 40? Come on, Batista. I mean, Cody would be alright too, to be honest. I wouldn't mind Cody. The last 3, Batista just made his way into the ring. I mean, as I say, physically, statistically, he's got the upper hand. But Cody Rhodes and Evan Bourne, they got wits, they got speed. Got him on the ropes. He's got him on the ropes. Is Bourne going to be eliminated? No. Cody, I guess he wants that strength in numbers. He wants to be able to work with someone against the Animal Batista. The final 3: Cody Rhodes, Evan Bourne, Batista. I mean, it's going to go down in the history books that Evan Bourne eliminated Kane and The Undertaker, regardless of if he wins this or not. Like, I don't really know how I feel about that, but it happened. No. Okay, thank you, Cody. I know who I want to see win this. I don't know if he will, but I know who I want to see win this. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Yeah, that's right. You guys are both like really worn out, so like, please. Oh, for the love of God. I can't handle this. My heart can't handle this. Okay, Batista's got Evan Bourne on the ropes. Is this going to be an elimination? Cody going to help him out? Bourne has been a fighter. He's got heart, but it wasn't enough. Evan Bourne has been eliminated. Cody Rhodes with his 4th elimination, and these are the final 2.
Which one of these combatants will win?
Will it be Cody Rhodes, or will it be number 40 himself, the Animal Batista? He's looking to manhandle the smaller superstar.
And he does it one more time.
Grabbed him by the neck. I don't really know why. Ankle lock. Don't really know why. Don't do a Batista bomb. Don't do a Batista bomb. Don't do a Batista bomb. Use your finisher. Use your finisher. Oh, he didn't use his finisher. He's got Cody on that corner. He's got him on the top rope. Is this going to be enough? Cody hanging in. Oh, Cody's just about hung in there. Batista just going straight back in for the kill. But Cody fights back. He's got heart. I'll give him that. I will absolutely give him that. Batista, though, he's fighting. And Batista's got Cody on the ropes. And Batista is headed to WrestleMania. Now that is the outcome I wanted. Excuse me. Wow. Sometimes coming in last really is all it takes to win the Royal Rumble, and Batista proved just that. Credit due to Evan Bourne, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Kane, some incredible performances in the Royal Rumble. But Brock Lesnar, if that is in fact the choice for Batista, is going to be a hell of an obstacle to overcome. Either way, I look forward to seeing where Batista is headed at that right there. WrestleMania. Batista is confirmed for the World Heavyweight Championship, the WWE Championship, or the ECW Championship. One of those titles will be up for grabs at WrestleMania. Who will Batista be facing? I cannot wait to find out. But for now, Batista's victorious in the Royal Rumble. That was the 2011 Royal Rumble. It delivered as it always does. I'll see you guys tomorrow night on Raw.